Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to attach belly bands like this so they look great and crisp on your wedding invitations. First off, let's just rip this one off. So if you order them from our shop, they're going to come straight just like this. They're 1.5 inches by 12 inches and they are made to fit on a 5x7 wedding invitation. Now what we want is for the two ends in the back to meet right in the middle or look like they do. And in order to do that, as you see, we want one of the crease sides to be a little bit smaller than the other one. So let's just choose this one on the right. So these are 12 inches and we want it to meet right in the middle, which will be the middle of 5 is 2.5. So we'll count in 1, 2.5, and we'll want to put our invitation right at 9.5 inches and do the fold there. But we don't want to do this with everything facing up. So we'll turn everything over. And you can order a bunch of different designs of these in my Etsy shop, either pre-made or you can order a template and print and cut them at home yourself, which is really easy. So we're going to put the invitation right at 9.5. I'll put it a tiny bit lower because of the crease. And then we're actually going to start with the other side and fold that one first. So that one goes on the bottom. Keep this as straight as possible. I am using a Sunlit multi-purpose scoring board for measuring, but you can just use a ruler. There's no real need for this, but I will link it in the description if you do want to get the same one. So now that we have that one, we'll use this one. And we want to put some type of adhesive on this one. You can use a wax seal if you're doing this on the front. In that case, of course, you would flip it over. You can use a glue dot and just place that on the inside of the one that's going to go on top. Or I also love these like clear stickers for this purpose. And then typically what I use is a tape runner. This is just a small one from a craft store. I also have a heavier duty one that I'll link, heavier duty one that I'll link my Amazon store. That'll be in the description. You're just going to apply that on the edge as much as possible. I went over the edge a tiny bit here. And then while holding everything straight, you'll pull this pretty much as tight as you can. These have a little bit of stretch to them, even though they are paper. Pull it as tight as you can and line it up with the top and the bottom before you crease that fold. So now, since we measured it, on this design it's not as important, but on some designs it will be more important. But that fold or the cut is right in the middle of the invitation. This is especially important if you're doing these on the front and you want to put a wax seal or an emblem of some sort onto the front. You want to make sure you get that cut right in the middle. So that's why it's important to measure. And these typically can be moved up or down, so it's not as big of a deal if you get it perfectly centered vertically on the first try. And then you're always going to want to do your belly band just on the invitation and then add the inserts later, because as I said, there's a tiny bit of stretch to these. I promise there will be plenty of room. You can add your inserts on the front or you can add them on the back. And that is how we apply belly bands. Again, you can use any kind of tape runner, these clear stickers, glue dots. I'll link all of this in my Amazon shop, as well as this scoring board in case you're interested in checking that out. You can, of course, also just glue it or do something else, but these are going to be a little bit of a cleaner, easier method. Again, there's tons of designs of these in my shop, both pre-printed where they'll come printed and cut for you, or there are some templates where you can print and cut them on your own at home. Let me know what questions you have. Thanks for watching.